side. Only just to get by, so you can say you love. To my middle finger, I love the sinner, yeah, and she put me through the ringer, so she can say you love. To my middle finger, 'cause I love the sinner, yeah, and she put me through the ringer. It's a roller coaster of emotion. I took that shit from the big ocean. 'Cause she's got my head. It's doing it like a Martian. It's close, a different coaster. Yes, I see you sad love, kiss you say goodbye, and all you ever did was lie, and it sometimes I cry. But it's only just to get by, so you can say you love. My middle finger, I love the sinner, yeah, and she put me through the ringer. Well, so she can say you love. To my middle finger, I love the sinner, yeah, and
There's a
she
gallop on the left. Pray about what's happening. Pray about the red. Two lives on there, isn't there? One thing I did. I thought I think that's a good start. 3, 4, 10, everyone over there. Can't be doing it. So like the thing. Apparently, I only heard it halfway. Apparently, well, got 3.9 million views on it. Probably end up having a lot more, right? Probably end up having a lot more as well, like now I've been playing it. Yeah, to my middle finger. You've got to warm up, haven't we? You've got to warm up. What's happening anyway? What's occurring there? They're all waiting for the general, aren't they? Where's the general? For another slagging match. Yeah, justice for Brian Scott, by the way. Don't you like it? Everyone loves it, man. Kieran, where are you in the football league? Are you in ours? Yeah. Let's have a little update here before anyone who's above me comes in, because I'm on the up. 71 points this week. Come on, let's have it. Above average. People who are getting 130 points are just cheating, by the way. People like Leo. Leo's a dark horse, isn't he? Leo and his revolving bedroom door. There's a few coming in from behind, like Philip Schofield there. Slim's coming up from behind. JMU's going down like Steve McGeary's had a bad week. Oh, Kieran there, 10th place. You're on the way up, mate. You're on the way up, bro. As long as you're on the way up, that's all you need, isn't it, really? Anyone with a red likes of Mini Howler and Nostog. Don't you like it? Like, do you like it, Bottleneck? JMU now answers to Bottleneck as well. Phil's in the house. What's happening? Phil is yeah. I've got an exclusive, right? Just for it's this is a little exclusive club. Right, mate, I'm on the way up, mate. I'm 15th, bro. Look at that. 162 points, man. I'm catching up. What was I saying now? Oh, yeah, I've got a little exclusive. Keep it to yourself, right? Well, apparently there was a big fight in Carlisle today, and it turns out that I've got my hands on Sean Gregg's latest fight in the park. Just happened today. Some bloke was setting his lip up to Sean, Jim King, and he is about in the chats, like, and somebody has sent me a video. So later on we will have, and it is a decent fight to be fair. We will have Sean Gregg versus some fat bloke in the park in Carlisle today. So that's something to look forward to, isn't it? What's happening, Kelvin? What's happening? You up there much? Need divvies round here much? Yeah, man, up you've got a little red arrow going down. You're going down, so tell you's I'm guessing 23rd place. No, there was somebody bigger than him. The bloke who was fighting was bigger than him, to be honest. But it's decent, like, it's decent. I'm not going to tell you who won, like, you'll have to decide that yourself. But holding the whole league up is Hartlepool's. I can't see the second bit of the name, but I'm assuming there's only one person from Hartlepool who comes in here. I think we all know who that is. Chris M. Apparently Chris M's like drinking buddies with that fella who went out on the canoe and faked his own death. Well, apparently when he went out in the canoe, it was Chris M helped him, like. And Chris M was going around playing cards with him, when he was hid in the loft in his house. He'd built a little room, hadn't he? Chris was going around and playing cards with him, keeping him up to date and that. Yes, Randy. Big up the Randy. Does PP know you using that avatar? Or Randy. We're going to leave it alone tonight, Randy, because, nice chain. I see you there, mate. I see you there, brother. What's happening? Yeah, we're going to leave. We're going to give Randy a night off tonight. Poor Brian Scott there. You got to feel sorry for Brian, haven't you? Got to feel sorry for Brian. I see. Just so you feel welcome, mate. So I found a new. Well, it was new to me. It probably won't be new to you. What was it called again? Popped up in me recommended last night. So I like, 80s slasher films and not B movies, but the old style films, what they made in the 80s, and they don't make them anymore like that, do they? Well, I'm into them, right? And this recommendation popped up. What's it called again? Something Picks. So I'll tell you what it's called. Mate, it's got loads of 80s films, proper cheesy ones, but horror ones. Here he is, DJ Steve McGeary's in the house. Big up Steve McGeary there. Yeah, so I was watching a little film late on. Oh, do apologies for last night. Got in mega late. I wasn't feeling it, like, so I know there was about 200 people waiting for that live. So I do apologise to the 200 people who had nothing at all to watch last night. What's this site called? I better find it. Hang on. Fear Pix. Fear Pix, it's called. FEARPIX. Have you heard of it, Izzy? That is not my nickname, by the way. That's total lie there. Steve, he'll be all right, man. He've had a few. He've had a few packs of Chewits, probably. Few packs of Chewits there. Also, anyone notice the headline? We'll warm up a little bit. It's not important, to be honest. I had a little think about it, and Slimy to the Moon. It's quite good, isn't it? Let's not get it twisted, right? Whoever come up with that one, Slimy to the Moon. So, it can be written two ways or said two ways. Art, what's happening, Art? Swanee, you batty fish, what's happening? So, it could be, when he heard it, Slimy to the Moon, yeah, I thought, is that SLY, as in sly, which is brilliant as well, right? If you're sly, which I'm not, right? I've never been sly in my life. But, or is it slimy, SLIMEY, slimy to the moon, because slimy, don't know what's worse, sly or slimy. Is that what you think, Kelvin? Slimy. Slimy is not a nice word either, is it? If somebody describes you as slimy, it's like snaky, isn't it? But sly is another bad one as well, isn't it? Not me, mate, to be honest, but I've got absolutely no content at all. You know what I mean? We never have anything to talk about in here, so I thought, Slimy the Moon, man, I can talk about that. It'll give us like 5 minutes of content, won't it? But we'll get to it, we'll get to the title of it in a bit, yeah. Like I say, it is what it is. Art, that's an idea there, Art. Art, what do you think about the play on words? Because now people that now I've got to play on words on my people are messing about with my name now and calling me Slimy of the Moon. So what do you think about fart sausage? Fart sausage. I've got to say, like, some of them do make me chuckle, like, good. Oh, you can come up with something better than that, man. Come on, lads. Steve's just mad because I bloody forgot about his fucking date. His set on Saturday night, didn't I? You know what I mean, Steve? Saturday night, 9 o'clock, Saturday night, Steve, DJ Steve, right, decides that prime time TV, Saturday, he's going to do his lives. He's going to do his set. He doesn't mess about with no midweek. no, midweek slot, you know what I mean? He's gone straight in for the Saturday night slot. You know what I'm saying? Fart sausage, though. Fucking funny, like. Some of them are funny. Yeah, get them in, man. Get them in. Fly me to the monotone. I don't even know what does monotone mean? Isn't that boring? That's like one tone in it. Yeah, that's what it means. One tone, monotone. Believe it or not. Quaver. So Quaver, let me throw this out here. You go in Flavors as chat, yeah. I'll just throw it out there. Have you heard anyone say "Slimy to the Moon" on Flavors' channel? In a funny way, or in a dodgy way, yeah. So when I go on Flavors, of late, somebody's been timing me out, yeah, which is funny. It's funny, man. Quaver knows the score. I know everyone in there. But it's come to light that Slimy the Moon has come from somewhere, like, and I don't know if somebody said it as a joke. I bet it is fucking quite funny. It is quite funny, and I can't believe that it's took somebody 3 years to think of it, to be fair, like. Yeah, so anyone who's heard Slimy to the Moon anywhere other than in my title, you've never heard that before. Right. That's quite interesting. Kelvin's still insisting that it's slimy, but I think it is supposed to be Sly, S-L-Y. I have a feeling that it's something to do with you, Swanee. But I don't condone Swanee going in on Flavors yet. But let's face it, Swanee's not a major troll, is he? And I don't think Flavors is losing any sleep over Swanee. It's not good that you're using a picture, like, I'll be honest. But everyone who goes in Flavors knows that I'm not about that being sly and that. Why do I have to be sly about anything? Yeah, that was heavy the way. We'll get back to that anyway a bit later. But that was heavy, like Brian Scott last night, wasn't it? That was heavy, man. What is being sly anyway? What's the definition of being sly? Can anyone give me the definition of being sly? Exactly, mate. Dry me to the moon. That's a better one. Everyone in here is dry out. This chat, yeah. So this chat and the people in this chat and the banter that goes on in this chat isn't for everyone. It's not for everyone. Like, it's yeah. I don't like the word "me" because it can be, dunno. Phil, somebody called you Sly Phil Graham. Like, well, is that all right? Is that all right? But yeah, getting back to because I don't want to keep what's the word, procrastinating. Yeah, Got that one in there. Procrastination. Everyone knows. Everyone who comes in here knows what to expect from this chat. But even when you take in other chats, when we go in other chats and we start being like, we start putting our dry sense of humour over, you know, like last night with Brian Scott. That was funny, and a lot of people got onto it, and there was only Randy who didn't find it funny, and Brian obviously. But even in a funny sort of way, Randy was kicking himself, you know. He's like, I've been done again, man. You know what I mean? I've been done again, and like that's why he's getting the night off tonight, to be fair. Kelvin's the master at it. Kelvin's been getting away with it for years. I don't know what he's been getting away with, but he's been getting away with something, wherever he's writing in the chats and that. The night is young, though, isn't it? Isn't it, man up? I'm just checking that you're listening, Kelvin, and you're not flip flopping. Oh, Lucifer's about. Phil, Lucifer's about. We might get Lucifer in here like he's in Jim Smith chat. Straight away last night. I mean, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to lie. Right, I pinched the fatty show. Yeah, when if Lucifer comes in the chat, everyone say, "All right, fatty." Or now then, fatty, like a little play on words with the word fatty in it. Yeah. But I'd only just got the fatty shout out. I thought I'm first there, and then Monk. Then Monk popped in and said, "Where have you been? I heard you've been had behind a Rizzler paper or something." And he's just like, but he appreciates it. He appreciates the. Why am I wearing a cap? You know that, mate. You know that's why I'm wearing a cap. That is why I'm wearing a cap. It'll happen to us all one day, like it'll happen to you all. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Oh no, Tony, it's me who's been getting it, mate. I'm slimy to the moon. I think I might have the wrong end of the stick. I might have the wrong end of the stick, right? If I've got the wrong end of the stick, Tony, and anyone, fair play. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way. Like everyone's entitled to their opinion. You know what I mean? Never fear, the Terminator is here. That's how Torbs is bouncing. Torbs, I've heard a rumor, yeah, and it's a disturbing rumor, like because I've heard a rumor that you were working. You've been working, son. Have you been working or what? Or is somebody just spreading malicious rumors like, don't do this to me again? An absolute nightmare. Put the link out the other night. Showed you, didn't I? I know you find it hard to believe that, Tony. You're like everyone in here. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. What are you on about? Unless somebody's got some proof out there. Who's got some proof where I've been sly, like. Okay, hell, Tobbs, what's happened, mate? What do you mean, like, you've been, like, what? Getting up in the morning and going out and doing a day's graft and that? Did they let you wear your dressing gown at work? Like? Are you on it, like, Randy? Are you on it? You'll have to come on. You'll have to jump up, Kelvin, and give us the proof, man. Where I've been sly, who I've been sly now, what I've done. I'm interested, like. I am interested. Like, if it's just an opinion, fair dues, man, that's all right. I can handle that, you know what I mean? Oh, that was a good shout, that. No, not for a while, like, last week. Might have done 9 minutes last week, but as Phil put in Scouser's chat the other night, that I've had a spray tan with creosote spray tan. I think that's about the slyest thing that I've done, like that uh, pretending that I've got like that I've got plenty to talk about now on the live, or you know what I mean. Leslie, after last night, giving Randy the night off, like, but I think I don't, you know what I mean. In a weird sort of way, he does like it. He does like it. But he had half the chat going in on him last night over Barry Scott. R.I.P. Barry. Uh, it was too late. It was just a bit too late for Barry. And he did leave a note. Apparently, and all it said was thanks a lot, Randy. And that was what was on Brian's note. What do they call them? Suicide notes or something. You know, when you're he's Fred Talbot in the house. What's happening, Fred? Are we back in money like Fred or what? Leslie Leslie's the only woman in Birmingham who does the Birmingham three-step. The Birmingham three-step shuffle. That's sort of like a shuffle. Enters the dance floor like on her hands and knees. But this is it. I see. That's what I thought. Like, are they gonna? Are they okay? You know what I mean? Are they okay with people turning up in the dressing gowns? You put your club foot in, your club foot out. In, out, in, out. Wow, sir. Away. 20. Come on. Get all your Leslie jokes in now, guys. Leslie's she's a good sport there. But unfortunately, that leg is never going to grow, Leslie. So stop measuring it. To my middle finger. Who wants to see Sean Gregg today? So somebody sent me this today. It was so Sean was just at, and
Give it to him, that man. Video that.
Sean's in the red.
Right. Get stuck into him. Dickie, get stuck into him, Dickie. Give it to him, that man. Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Give it to him, that man. Give it to him, that man. Give it to him, that man. Get up there, Marcus, little Dosser. Go on, man.
Go from Southpaw.
Go on, boy, get to that. Go on, boys.
Go on, man.
Go on, boys. No, fair play to man. There we go. There we go. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Get
there.
Go on, my man. Straight back into him, my man. Give it to him, my man. Yeah, get up. Give it to him again. Give it to him. Give it to him. That's it. Get up. No, not when he's down. Not when he's down. Not when he's down. Get to him, my man. Get back into him. Get back now. Come on, man. Give it to him.
No, what you want?
Get stuck back into him, that man. Get stuck into him.
Little split there.
If he does it again, obviously I'm going to... I've got an exhaust pipe.
Protect yourself with every time you can. Little combo there. I think that was a 4-punch combo there. Like, John could be like, man.
Come on then, get stuck back into it then. Get stuck back into it.
Get back into it.
Did you video it?
No, it's too late. Someone got me phone out. Done one. Come on, boys. Sorry, just
take your time, man. Take your time. Take your time. Come on.
Job, big wind up there. Wind there. Little combo there.
Come on then, boy, get it, boy, for you.
I don't want anything else with you in the first
Control?
place.
Control?
I ain't got him.
Didn't do what?
I ain't got him.
Go on. Go on, come on.
Carry on, boys.
Okay, boy. Okay. Something, no, go, okay. Sit in, go, Martin. I'm getting into here.
Go on, you all, man. Just get stuck into him, man.
Oh, look at this. Get with ya. Oh, stop kicking each other with ya. Get up. Throw properly. Get up, get up. Get up here. What do you want to try against what? I ain't saying something. Bring it on.
Go on, then. Get stuck into him, man.
He's wanting to say now, he had nothing wants to do.
They're videoing over there as well, look.
Said I've got to do the gym in half an hour.
Go on, okay. Come on. Go on, then. Go on, then.
Get stuck into him, man. Don't talk about it, then. Get stuck straight into him, man.
Okay. Oh, you best what or not?
Do your best.
That's it. Oh, fair, mate. Do your best, man.
There you go, people. Somebody could just keep sending me random stuff like. Let's have the. I've been watching before I did this live. You're lucky that you've even got a live because I was engrossed in and I'm sure Phil was watching it as well. Big Jet TV, which is still live now from nighttime at Heathrow. We'll see what's happening at Heathrow there. Just a quick Heathrow check. Look how beautiful Heathrow looks tonight. Look at that Concorde there. Actual Concorde at Heathrow there. Got some great pictures there. Look at that.
Okay. Looks like
Phil Graham spent many a night there with a bowl full of chewits.
Right, first to line up is
Just watching them come in and go out. Concorde, still a work of art though, wasn't it? Well, I'll be honest, it's just a dream for what I haven't seen inside the Dreamliner. And that's why it's called a Dreamliner. Because people dream about actually one day getting a fly on there, getting a fly on that beauty. She is a beautiful bird though, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway.
Station. I think that's the Emirates. No, it's not. It's the BA 380.
It's the BA 380.
Behind the American 772.
Got a 772 taxi in Phil.
Sorry, the
772. Concorde. No, not in real life. Not in real life. Never had the pleasure. That's the one, Kelvin. That is the one, mate. You've seen the video of Phil as well, watching it, yeah. Let's have a little look around YouTube. Let's see what it is that I've heard the General's live, eh? What's the General saying? Oh, it's PP. My mate PP. Ooh. No wonder there's nobody in here. There's 187 people. 193. Let's have a little listen to what 193 people want to listen to, yeah?
Jump on your synopsis, mate, about what's been going on. There is a fake roll going on.
So on the panel at the minute, we have it's PP's the host, yeah? The hostess with the mostess. And we have Jim Smith, who's awfully quiet in the top right. Below, we have Jim Smith's new best friend. That's Narrative Destroyer there. And The dulcet tones of exposing fighters, Mr. Exposing Fighters.
After the tax returns, man, I don't think you can do very well on this one either, man.
We have Kay, the beautiful Kay Leatherlands in the chat, Ice Queen's in the chat. Lots of great people in that chat there. Ralph's in there. It's full of legends in there.
What do you think about that pony?
Sean Gregg's in there.
I don't know a lot about it. All I know is what's on YouTube. And when people be calling me certain names on YouTube, then I'm thinking, well, what is behind all this? So I don't know.
We're going to have another.
Yeah, and I've not seen.
It's going to be another hour of your life that you're never going to get back there.
Said, yeah, this and that. But then there's a lot of things coming out now about people in cold.
Howlerhead's ghost in there. PP, Slymetothemoon's just called you a big puff.
So it's a tough area. I'm not gonna.
What's Easy said here?
What's he saying?
We just got a shout in front of 216 people. Slymetothemoon.
I've met him before in the past. He's a craft kid, man. Anybody talks about him, he got General's channel shut down. General's first channel, man.
Respect, Howler, mate. Big shout out there. That's what you call advertising, son.
He's like the biggest craft. Man, I'm glad
216 people.
Careful. Well, I don't trust all that black man. Pick up that in the chat. that's one for you there, Jim Smith, innit? Oh,
What else we got in the chat here? We have.
He contacted me on Facebook and was, what are you chatting about?
Where's all these people coming from out the woodwork? 222 people.
I was one about the 2 grapes and put the phone down. He's a fucking clown.
Jim will be kicking himself now that he used his iPhone today, won't he? He was on his iPhone and he couldn't put the link out, but man will be kicking himself now.
I'll pick up Emma. How come Emma? That can't be. Is that the real Emma? Because she should have a spanner. No, it's not. Emma should have a spanner in here, yeah. Well, big up Dangerous Darren there in the chat. Yeah, big up Dangerous Darren.
Big up Dangerous Darren, or formerly known as. What was he known as? Dangerous Darren. I thought it was in like he was in a chat the other night when I was talking to him. Yeah, Dangerous Darren. He's now called Darren's Boxing Channel. Sorry.
That's what I was asking about. Oh, there is a real Emma. How come Emma ain't got a spanner?
Shock horror. Emma's lost a spanner. So is Emma split up with Anton? Is that the big? Because I thought if that had happened, that would have been on the news. Oh, we have the big Emma Cockerells in the chat there. Emma Cockerell trying to get a bit of clout there. Big Brian. Big shout out to Big Brian there.
You want to keep stuff behind the scenes, don't put it on here, man. That's what I say.
You know what gets me? You know what gets me is when Jim comes on here, Jim Smith, you can't shut him up yet. Talking over everyone and that. You put him you put him on another channel and he's good as gold. Sits in the corner, speaks when he's spoken now. Total, like, absolute gentleman.
What's the wrong thing? What's the own life? Back up, Dad. When I watch
In it, Jamie?
oh,
Clocks will be going forward soon.
yeah, big up General, man.
There's Randy throwing the olive branch out there. Randy, you are the backbone of this channel, mate. You are like you said last night.
Well, who is this Joey Bobo then?
You're the backbone of this channel, mate, and all you get is shit. And I had a word with Phil. I said, look, Phil, you need to leave Randy alone.
That's the line. That's the line.
Because without a backbone, you're no good, are you, Leslie? Leslie knows all about that.
Yeah. Oh, well, let me just do this. Yeah. All right, Darren. Joey Bobo. I don't know a lot about it, but I've got to send a clip of him.
Joey Bobo.
Say, PP's real name is Paul Pardo. That can't be real name.
Paul Pardo. It's out there. Everyone knows PP's Paul Pardo, yeah. I mean, you just said it in front of 205 people.
When they said about you not giving your name, you give your face anyway. That's more substantial. Nah, that ain't the funny part. I ain't gonna say what the funny part is. Yeah, I know the funny part.
What was that one, Leslie, about?
The funny part of it was, here we go. Well,
what about having no backbone?
PP coming on and calling himself PP. Oh, no, he's crying. He's fucking hell, mate. Hell, look at that. We're going to guess. Oh, Bob, pick up on the cart, yes. Oh, pick up Bob.
Oh, we've got Bob. Bob's entered the fray now. That's just about topped it off on the panel there.
Jump on with Ralph. What's going on, man? With that, like, going in Avatar, like me, and that's
apparently Bob's been about on this YouTube for years, you know.
I'll check.
About 3 or 4 years, apparently he's been doing these lives, going on these lives. Did anybody see? Did anybody see when Bob was walking down his road the other day and he bumped into some next door neighbour or something, and he had a cardigan on and a shirt and tie, you know, proper old gadget. No, you know the old school. You know the old school. Who the hell's this? Oh, it's Joey Bobo. Bees has come over for a little chill. Just having a little chill over here, Bees, and ripping. Well, we're not ripping Randy tonight, actually. We're bigging Randy up tonight. Where'd they all come from, Chris? Where'd they all come from, mate? 211 people. Oh God, he's care. That'll be it. They'll all be in here now. Listen to this woman. Listen to the mouth on this. No, nobody will be seeing Brian. You won't be seeing Brian anywhere, Randy. Only in the obituaries. Sorry, Les. What have I missed? Smurf. Oh, yeah, Smurf, man. Yeah, man.
What did the shirt want? At the end of it, Joey. Your words, not that.
Bees, we have the lovely K Leatherland on the aka K Leatherface.
You just remember you stop, you lost it walking, don't you, Claire? 73, it was a woman. It was a woman over there. Big your hand up. Yeah, you spent that much bullshit. You're unbelievable.
Oh, you can't say that.
Yeah, party down ocean. Yeah, it's not about you, slab. Hey. Well, yeah.
Who the hell's this?
What the fuck is that? The proof was on your line.
Who the hell's that with the fucking balaclava on?
Yeah, Bob's a Rungan anyway. It's supposed to be more. It's a pure Rungan, mate.
PP's going to get palm bombed in a minute, 100%.
Just keep solo for a bit, guys. I don't know.
Yeah. What's your beef anyway, man?
You know, Randy, man. Anything with a pulse, Phil. If Kay's got a pulse, then Randy's in there. I'm trying to see if there's any names in there that I haven't seen for a while, you know, the flip-floppers.
Shut your fucking mouth, man. Your fucking mouth.
Who's the daddy? What's that? What fucking tool? This fucking. I don't want to pass on.
You know it's bad when Jim Smith can't get a word in, don't you?
I'm going to talk to you. You put these on fucking people once. No, you don't know. And I'm asking him, shut your fucking meat, man, booyah!
Joey, let me tell you something, right? You was the one sat on your line talking about me. I've got to send a clip using my name. So how can you say they was behind that when it's you and Ralph? Ralph went running over there because Baz has seen like booty Ralph on his channel, the abuser he is, who'd come crying to you, another abuser of old men.
He's me whinging on about somebody calling me Sly. Sly beat the mood. Imagine having this. Imagine having these nutters on your case. Imagine having K Leatherface on your case.
Listen here, yeah, show your fucking mouth, you fucking scrubby little twat. Show your fucking zippy. Yippee, you. Shut it, you fucking leatherback fucking troll slag.
So that's Ralph. Who remembers? Who remembers when Ralph, aka Ralph Wreck-It, came on here and pretended he had Tourette's? That was back in the day, wasn't it?
You know I know me, yeah, right? We're fucking smashing easy. Talk about that. Kid, shut your fucking mouth for one single bastard in it.
You don't know him, Bees? We don't know yet, Leslie. We don't know yet, but you know we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get to the bottom of this horrendous accusation that I have been sly, and I am now called Slymetothemoon. Ralph, Oh, Lesser, just hang about and all will be revealed. Like, 'cause it's a bit of a mystery to me, like as well. I've got 231 people.
Smash you, man. Yeah, Joey, I'll kick the fuck out of you. I guarantee you that. I'll kick the fuck out of you. Going like cards all around your house. Who was it? I seen a video.
Did he? That's going to do wonders for PP's the really small ego he's already got, you know. He's now the king. He's got the Wednesday early evening slot. He's got it boxed off.
Listen, let me fucking speak out, yeah? Let me speak. You don't let me speak, so how can I tell you? How can I fucking explain to you? You don't let me speak. No, man. How can I be triggered, yeah? When I've got 3 fucking imaginary friends what can't trigger me, so you can have a look. You're fucking sick. You want to be in the sex? Nah, Brad. Talk about what I said, Brad, you want to be in the sex? Oh, you want to be a bastard. You want to be a bastard. Oh, you want to I can't rise. I can't put the serious out.
Why would you want to be on that panel, though?
Too many men. No nonsense, I'm a domestic bastard. I don't do nonsense. I'm a domestic violence guy.
Let me just put this out, yeah. I've been on YouTube for over 3 years, right? There's not one instance on YouTube where I've called anybody a nonce, right? Nobody. I've never called anyone the P word, a nonce, anything like that. That's why there's only 11 of us in here.
I don't want to speak to you.
Well, I am Slido. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect.
Let me speak to the people. That's your opinion.
Imagine Kay being your grandma.
All right, that's Hey, Jim, get in my bed.
Pick up the 10 people anyway. Everybody is in the chat as well. That's what you want, man.
Listen, pal. Listen.
Oh, Jim's piping up.
Fuck you, you fucking get in my bed. Jim, carry on, mate, yeah. Carry on, you fucking old bastard. Get on there, get on your high horse, you fuck. Jim, get in my bed. Just 1 second. I'll get in my bed. Come on. That's your opinion,
I think Randy needs to get on this panel. Remember, Phil, when Randy said, "Look, Moon," said, "If I don't come on your panel before the 5th of September,"
I'm just here to clarify.
said, "you can take the piss out of us about mean, we haven't even mentioned Don Revy all night, have we? We haven't said a thing. What's going on? Never slagged anyone off. I don't think Brian would agree with that one, mate. And half of Jim Smith's chat last night.
I want to say something general like nice. Yeah, I know your voice. Yeah, exactly, not my voice. The general and he's Belfast. The old drug bill, he never paid his taxes. That fella simply. Come on, bro. Big up the general.
PP taking him off. Free speech.
Can I speak now?
Free speech.
Let me have my say.
What's going on there?
Just let me have my say, or I'm just having a fuck off.
Bob's the only one with his camera on.
I'm definitely not wrong, dude. I'm definitely not wrong, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely not wrong, dude. I'm out of money in my life.
Yeah. There's no need for it, is there?
I'm definitely not wrong, dude.
We all know Leslie. When Leslie gets on one, yeah, she can be a bit brutal, but
You can see it. Yeah, I'm wrong, dude.
you know what I mean? There's been brutal.
I don't touch fucking kids. You daft bastard, yeah? I don't touch kids. Well, what's different here? Me having me soon.
Stop lying, Randy.
Relationship for 10 years. Me being in a relationship for 10 years. Yeah, to having a domestic with my girlfriend when I've been it's a dodgy day doing totally opposite. It's a totally different crap. How can you compare it? How can you compare that? I fucking did it, the old slide.
Phil's just chipped in there.
I fucking did it, you slide.
Oh, Ginger's in there as well. They all coming out tonight. My mate Ginge from Borough. Monk's wanting the link. Mr. Monk might be entering the panel. Big shout out to Monk, by the way. Like, I mean, let's not get it twisted, right? Monk's live the other night. That live on Friday. That, not just because I was on the panel, like, and I had belly laughs and that, but that was one of the best. That was one of the best lives I've seen for a while. It was one of the best lives, and I told him that was half the reason why I went on, because you know, respect where it's due, man. Hey, Romeo and Romeo's on the missing list, isn't he? Romeo and Peter Mellon.
Jim, big up Jim, come on. Jim, you got the floor, brother. Joey Bobo? Yeah, that's him. That's him. I've heard that.
Jenna, Jim, fucking Jenna.
Yeah, but Jim,
You joining the channel, like Kelvin? Yeah. Is that what you mean? Yeah.
I do. I fucking haven't. I never. You silly bastard. Don't count.
Like the likes of Emma Cockrell. What's Emma Cockrell doing over here? You know what I mean? Absolute beg. Absolute beg. She'll be in here in a minute, Emma, because somebody will. She has this thing on her phone where if somebody mentions Brian or Emma, she gets a text. She gets a link straight to the channel, so she can come and stick up for Brian.
Sorry? You never knew that I knew about you being your word up. When I said to you, I said, whoa. Yeah. Once. I don't need to man. I've come out with it, yeah. I'm not going to be a brag about, sorry.
Phil, in the chat, let's have it right, Ralph. You are a deadhead who robs the elderly and beats up women.
Oi, understandable constable. Tell me what I was saying about Dodgy Dave.
I know, Randy, you must have better things to do. Hey, Randy, a little question for you, Randy. So, I try not to mention the pod ref on every live, but he seems to just pop up. So, after the pod ref, did you just go AWOL? Did you not bother with YouTube, or because you went missing for ages? You went missing for about 2 years anyway. So apart from shagging, what were you doing, Randy? Or were you just cementing yourself as like top shagger? Or Monk's on the panel now. Let's see what Monk's got to say about. See what Monk's got to add here.
Get him on then and ask him. Yeah, how do you bastard? How do you don't talk all the people out of myself? Oh, for fuck's sake. Listen, yeah, you can try to admit what you want to do, whatever you want to do, but one thing is, I am not a bacon. I've done some bad around here, but I am not a bacon.
He's definitely been doing a bit of dogging, like, let's see. That goes without saying, doesn't it, really? Just one, Randy. You could never be happy with just one woman, Randy. Come on. You are not a one-woman man. Same here, bees. I've been trying my best to sleep in all week for work. Like, very, very rare that I'm late for work, and I've been turning my alarm off, which goes off at 6:10. I've been turning it off and just turning back over, not even pressing the snooze button, just turning back over. And God knows how I woke up this morning at 5 to 7, and I was in work for 7:30. And work is 17 miles away, people.
Yeah, what has any man got to tell?
There's nothing worse than sleeping in, like, and just message your whole day over it.
I should have this friend to go with it. Because why should I? It's fucking kept me with this for 10 years, what 2 years ago? Shit out, what's your mate, but he done a guy. Sorry? Angry and started abusing women. No, I'm not abusing women, I don't want to abuse anybody. I just... Ralph, not you, I said, Joe, so what do you want me to do? What I've done? What do you need me to do to... I'm a bit of this coming up with you.
So normally, bees, at 5 to 7, normally I am sat in McDonald's car park halfway through my double sausage egg McMuffin. This morning, I was turning over in bed in panic. It's amazing, though, what you can do when you need it. Yes, brother. What's happening, Richard, mate? Long time no see. Richard's been coming in here for time.
What I've done
I've seen you flying about, Richard, mate. Good to see you, man. Respect.
What you on about? Yeah, listen, why are you talking about? Why are you trying to Dave like the bees? And why are you trying to Dave like the barometer? It's about, you know, when people ask you about them, judge them, right? But they don't want to be judged themselves. That speaks volumes. Yeah, I'm not saying you can't judge me. You can
Steve, you've seen my Saturday Soccer Lives, man, when Borough score. You won the Borough.
Well, what? Yeah, I've just
I've
told
got
you,
70 quid in the Borough kitty. So I said every point Borough get, every point, I'll put a tenner and away.
I'm not bragging about it. Yeah,
7 points.
The fucking judge. So why should I blame myself? There's some people on a panel who don't know.
Phil's gone in the chat there.
You're making me say that because you're pulling me head with me.
Is that? Can you hear that there? Or is it too loud?
Oh, okay. Yeah. And you know something, Ralph, what you've done there, I've known about your part, what you've done. Ace, magnificent word. Yeah, but, and I wouldn't do because I believe in rehabilitation. That was a key word I used.
It's messed up, man, isn't it?
Tell me what you want to do. I want you to apologise for the podcast, okay? I want you to put some money in my bank now.
I believe so, Steve. I believe so. That is Nostog's centre view there. Strange centre view there. He fits in nicely. Over here. Along with Phil there with his avatar.
Yeah, guess what, kid? I don't care if you go drop dead any minute. And I don't think you will care. If I go drop dead, you will care. So
245 people in PPs.
No, I said I'll give you a pretty makeover. Oh, I said I'll give her a pretty makeover. Right, normal job. One coat, two coats. I was gonna give her a makeover and charge. Yeah, kid, if you look up criminal damage, look at the charges. Yeah, it's a no.
If you were Ralph, yeah. If you were Ralph, because let's face it, Ralph, whatever's going on in his real life, he is on YouTube. A lot in me. Why would you want to come on here and take that sort of shit? Even though he does deserve it, but why would you want to come on? Why would you want to put yourself on a daily basis, like, put up with that shit?
You can't use your Tesco's club card while shopping. So take that fine when you're doing your equations.
J-Mac. Who you know? Do you know what? Who is J-Mac anyway? Is he a young kid or what?
No cameras. Remember the Goosebumps?
Who, like J-Mac? I don't think he likes PP, does he?
Yeah, you will.
I don't think he likes PP. Like, he's had a few run-ins with PP, so he probably jumped off on him. He does definitely deserve it, like.
That was a channel where I talked about MSC.
PP's now officially the king of Wednesday night YouTube with 255 people. 255. Look, you got it in for Phil as well. There's Phil arguing with him in the chat, like.
So she backed him up, Ralph. No, she did. I admit she did give that agree. I did back up.
PP's the man, isn't he? PP, the king of YouTube. I don't know how he does it, PP, like. How the hell does he do it?
But when you get told of it so much, it's hard to judge who you depend on both. They want to talk about misinformation. I'll come to this side of YouTube to go about misinformation. Yeah. I'm that big time. It's got truth over it. That's a big show.
That was scary when Lammy put his camera on the other day, wasn't it? I thought it was Lucifer for a minute, like. I seen Lammy in the bookies today, like.
No, he's not in the shovel. Is that why I put that thing up there to take over? Yeah, that's why I said that.
Told him to put a tenner on, what was it called? Battered Housewife. I said, put a tenner on Battered Housewife. Take some beating.
People saying that one's a prosecution, this one, that's why I found it. I swear I'm only involved in this politics. But Joey Bobo was calling my name and saying, why don't he call himself Paul Pardo? What he stands for? Like that.
Steve, the scary thing is, it wasn't by mistake. He just thought he was having a good day. He must have looked in the mirror and thought, I'm looking ready. I'm ready to show the world the real Lammy. Fuck me. Nearly jumped out my skin. Big up Lammy, by the way. Lammy's sound like. Lammy takes it all on the chin. A bit of normality. There's nothing normal about that panel, mate. Nothing normal about that. Did you miss it, Steve? When Phil comes back in, ask him about when Lammy put his camera on the other day. I think it was on Monks. It wasn't just a split second, or it wasn't just like a camera slip. It was Phil, you were there for the Lammy face reveal, weren't you? Steve McGeery's just saying he missed it. So can you give us a synopsis of the Lammy face reveal at Monks the other day? Definitely wasn't a slip, like, because he was doing the jazz hands and that as well, wasn't he? Who's blocked you? Who's getting blocked? No way, man. There's nobody blocking in here, mate. Chris, I'll have to look into that, mate. Have you? You know what it is? I can't. You know, when I had my laptop, when I have a laptop, I used to be in YouTube Studio. Used to be in YouTube Studio, like on my lappy, while I was live on StreamYard. You could see exactly what was going on, but I can't see anyone getting timed out or anything. Someone who's smoking purple helmets? Chris, I'll have to have a look into that, mate. Slim, what's happening? Slim, how's it going, mate? Just listening to this madness. Yeah, I'll sort that out, Chris, mate. The thing with this black cap is that totally just changed the mood with one twist, can't you? Look like a Russian Cossack dancer, don't he? You can say that again, Chris. No. I'll have to get their other account sorted, Chris, then we can get that picture off. Yes, these are the roses. Get up there, the roses, lad. Roses. We've got Randy in the chat, mate. Randy Top Shagger. We've got Phil in the chat. We've got Lezer in the chat. We've got Chris M. Yeah, Roses hasn't got any better over here, mate. I've resorted to turning my hat now. What's that look like now? Looks like the red berets, doesn't it? You know, the red berets. Green berets, sorry. Definitely going to get definitely going to get a necklace of garlic. Chris, now you know what I feel like, mate. Every live I do. Ralph wants to move on. Just move on, Ralph. Move on, mate. That's what you need to do. Fair play to Ralph, though. Ralph did admit. He did admit that his voice lets him down. He said, my voice is a letdown. He said he knows he sounds like a dick. He openly admitted it. He said, look, my voice doesn't go with, he said, if you see me in real life, he said, you wouldn't believe that. Wouldn't believe it. See, Stallone just straight back in, and he's straight on it. Facts. I'm not a nonce. I can fucking guarantee you, I've got 2 kids, a 13-year-old boy, 12-year-old girl. Believe me, I am not a nonce. Actually coming on YouTube and saying, I'm not a nonce, believe me.
calm down. Calm down. Calm down, Ralph. No, I'm not nonsense. Believe me.
We don't need any ammo over here, man. The ammo is just an extra bonus, isn't it? We just spitting facts over here, bro. Oh, Kay's back. Kay's back.
That is but what is made out in that is not what them that's about. Nonsense. Somebody tempts you. Yeah.
Listen to this Kay.
Many people that can do what you've done, Ralph. So calling a not, it might not be right on these guys YouTube.
Well, I've got kids myself. I've got a 13 year old. You're on a diet of Shane Brannigan, man. You're a Shane Brannigan, man. Is that no? It's not the real motorsports. Come on. I used to love watching it. It's not a nonce. It's not a nonce.
You've been calling him a nonce all week, and now he's not a nonce.
You never beat your missus up. Blah blah blah. And got your chance up. People will frown on you. Right. Why not doing a local job? Moving through the system, anywhere you end up, it will get frowned on. That's a fact. That is a fact.
I think we need an atmosphere change. You know? Go for the that one for a bit.
So Dildo Dave, he'd be classed as a nonce in your work.
Yeah.
Danny Christie, he'd be classed as a nonce in your work. You know.
No, wrong, didn't they? I'll separate the two.
But that's what you just said, okay?
People can separate.
You'll be missed, Steve. You'll
No,
be
you
missed.
can't separate
Wrong,
the two,
didn't
okay?
they? Wrong is the best thing to say about like that. Not nonce.
I don't separate.
No, but a nonce is
Danny
Yeah,
Christie
kids,
and
no,
Dildo Dave.
the wrong game is somebody who lives on the bottom. I've got to say, I do agree with what exposing fighters is saying there. It is right. That is a fair call to categorise people. People are going to categorise that. To me, I don't do that.
By the way, in my book, I don't categorise it as that. I'm just using her logic. She just
No,
said
no,
it.
and you're right. The people do categorise it as that. I 100% agree with you, but what I'm saying is the other people are on another
Jim's definitely drinking too much. Like he, just from a friend's point of view, I know it's his life and that, Jim.
Yeah, I've had the victim of that line.
I'm just saying.
The victim of that lie is no dildo up the arse, man.
Exactly, and she's got that bird's number. The main takeaway from that bird's number NFA.
Are you on Julian? I know that, Dave. You say?
PP's live, Slim.
Yeah, big up Ian Bill. Ian Bill's right now. Go for
It's at its
Oh,
peak. I think there was over 250 people in, which now makes him the king of Wednesday evening.
Right, I couldn't make it. Don't worry, I will be there soon, mate. I did put a post up saying I couldn't make it, but I will get down there. Don't worry, mate.
And I know I
Go on,
have
Ross.
watching on the internet, but I never mention kids. I know my literature. I don't mention kids. I might go on about fucking, so I might go on to argue with something.
Ralph,
I'm here.
we've heard it all before, man.
People
Heard
class
it
me
all
as
before,
being
man.
about
It's all we've heard for weeks.
knocks me sick when you say
No, Ralph.
a woman a beater. Yeah, definitely. A woman a beater. I get that. Yeah, I understand that. A woman a beater. I understand that.
Where's the Northern King anyway? Shout out to the Northern King. If we say his name 3 times, he'll come in, start talking about Northern King, and he'll come in. Because did anyone see his video today? Did anyone see Northern King's video today about Danny G? It's exactly what I said to Clip YouTube the other night. Did everyone see that chat with Clip YouTube the other night? I thought it was good, mate.
At least where I'm from, you know,
That's exactly what I was saying to Clip the other night, Bees. I said, It's about time that Danny just done a video and admitted, especially after that today, the way Northern King put it together today. Was it easily done?
Even like, not even going to an argument.
Like Danny had convinced himself, hadn't he? You know, he's seen him at the camera. You are Jamie Trolling. You are. And everyone knew it wasn't him. Yeah, Bees, if you like that clip YouTube, he came on here the other night. He doesn't really go on panels, but he's been on here before. We came on for about an hour the other night, a proper decent chat about just about how his channel blew up. It literally, it wasn't because of us over here, but he came on here on a Sunday night, really before anyone really knew who he was. But he even admitted that it was the following week his channel blew up, you know, when all because of Dan G. I know he's on. He's going sober, and he's on his 3rd day sober. That's the rumor, mate. I mean, I don't know who started that. I don't know who started that. Like, Nostog, you don't like anyone, man. Nostog just doesn't like anyone.
You don't get me. You don't get me. What you say? You were a victim. I'm no victim. I've never been a victim, and I'm no victim. You are well.
No, but exactly. You are right.
The rumour will always be out there, Roses, until he comes on the panel and proves that he isn't. But sometimes he will come in the chat and forget himself and put out "Are we well?" I've seen it a few times.
She was on Masters Lab. She brought my name and said, "My girlfriend coming from my dad," and I drink loads of beer. So why she come out with some bad bars like that? Why she making bad bars up? Saying that my girlfriend coming from my dad. About come on, man, talking to me. She's talking to me. She's going back and talking to me.
Calm down, bro.
Well, she come talking to me. I didn't mention her. She going to Masters Lab. Somebody said going to Masters
This is what happens, Bees, when you got absolutely zero content and your channel's dying. It's like on its last leg. You have to put up with shit in the chat.
You know, she's doing shit.
You have to put up with grief off your so-called mates. And you have to listen to like PP while he's doing massive numbers.
Sorry.
It's like a stuck record, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm far from innocent, mate. I'm far from innocent. I'm no fucking fool, and I don't bow down to anybody. I just don't understand it. You want me to answer your question without being angry? I'm trying to answer you, and then you just trying to insult me.
I'm waiting for the punchline now, Roses. There's always a punchline when nobody's that nice to me over here, mate.
What do you mean by that?
What's the punchline? Come on.
Every time Ben mentions up to kids, I told him.
Randy, we haven't even said how we're here tonight, man. We've been alright. We haven't mentioned Don Revy or anything. Roses, did you know that Don Revy, he worships Don Revy? You can't say a bad word about Don. Big Don.
Yeah, I'm no dickhead, I'm no victim. Don't treat me like I'm a dickhead. You said it in my fucking head, Rex. What you want? You're simpleton.
Well, control.
Yeah, whoa, whoa,
Control.
What about
Roses,
this here, like you're talking about
you'll get it, mate. You've
That's
got to be sarcastic, mate, to get on over here.
Yeah, but
Sorry?
he's not
Sarcasm is the lowest form,
he's not
but it's the
responsible
best.
for other people's
It's the
behaviour.
best form of wit.
listen. Fucking involved.
There's Leslie chipping in there.
You know what? I can swear on my kids who got down there tonight. I've never met Joey. I have never met Joey in real life. I have never met Joey in real life. But my kids got down there tonight. I have never met Joey in real life. Never. Not once.
All about them. All about them.
Telling Dad, you know that song.
I can do what I want and I can go where I want.
But they're a bit good.
Who was? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, show me that I was on the lap. I was not on that lap. I didn't. I was
Randy's
here,
loving this, isn't he?
and I went on that lap. I was not on that lap, but it happened.
He thought, I've got the night off. I'm gonna make
it.
the most of this.
You play mind games. You play mind games.
Hey, bro, you don't do yourself any favours, bro. When you
She's
go on.
playing mind games. She's playing mind games. What do you expect me to do?
Out there. Fucking out there.
Joey Morris, what happened to him? He was a character, wasn't he? He was a woman batterer, wasn't he?
Or you put it on the
Hannah.
Alright, Buzz. That's not Buzz. Alright, Buzz.
Ooh, Neither got P-bobbed there. Neither got P-bobbed.
No, that's bad.
Right, let it roll like this for a minute.
Hey, listen.
PP's on it there, like a Michael Bit all sorts, carb on it.
Rob, I have never, and I never will, no matter what you say to me, I've never been your kids involved to it. No matter fucking what.
Did you give Michael Bit of all sorts that shirt back, Phil, that you borrowed off him, mate?
She's lying.
Anyone who hasn't seen Michael Bit of all sorts and wants to know what Phil looks like, just go and have a look at Michael Bit of all sorts. Michael Bit of all sorts.
I haven't, Rob. I didn't, and I never would. No one else on the panel, man. No one else on the panel. Get on the panel. Prove it now.
He is the international break, isn't there? I've just had a look there. We're playing Ireland. That's a big night, and it's Saturday, 5 o'clock live from Dublin. Ireland. It's not the Republic of Ireland, is it? Is it Northern Ireland or Republic? It just says Ireland on my
Well, I'm not going to be able to find it.
on my app. It's in one of them. It's in that crap league, isn't it? Whatever it's called. Not sure what it's
Is that
called.
the real Big Baz?
Oh, he's Big Baz. Got Big Baz. Big Baz enters the room.
You're the orchestra, you're the guy, you're the conductor of this fucking. I don't know a lot about Fonty. You guys, even the newbies, they know more about it than me. So I've got yes, here and yes.
I would as well, mate. It was a beauty, wasn't it?
Ralph trying to point tonight about bringing kids up.
Yeah, go on. Go on. Yeah, what
Is that Kieran?
What did I say a while ago when you went to go to one business, he was saying slap his kids as well. Oh, no.
These kids are about fucking 20 year old, 23 year old. I'll get people to cry.
So his kid's 20-year-old, yeah?
PP's about 60 year old, 65 year old.
I know how old he is. He's what, 20 years old?
He's about 60.
Right, so if his kids are still 20 years old, bro, they're still kids, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I
Still couldn't tell you one player for them, like, and we should give them a good eye, to be fair, in their own backyard.
Okay. That's your opinion.
You ain't Danny Christian. Okay.
Someone's just called him to his face, you're a dirty, wrong and cunt. And he's just said, okay.
I can't take you on board, man. This will.
And I'm whinging about someone calling me Slymetothemoon.
If I said that, I'm sorry for saying that about the kids, mate. I am, but I've never mentioned anything since I've been around. You know me, everyone knows what I'm like. Yeah, I might come across loud and shouting, but I don't mention people's kids. I'm just not that kind of person. You know me by now, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and trying to let myself back a dickhead because, like, I'm no victim, right? I'm far from a fucking victim. I'm my own man. Right? So everyone's got their own opinions. In fair play to them. You can have your own opinion. No, I'm not a woman abuser. I've done domestic violence.
Oh, Bob Carter, Rex, the
Talk
old
about
guy you
stupid coming on here when you've done time for domestic violence, your kids, your wife, or
I've
your
got Big
girlfriend.
Bass in the backstage. Is that
Talk
Big
about
Bass?
stupid.
It's all friendly, mate.
Maybe
It's
it
all
is.
friendly, mate.
Maybe it is. I got it wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't was wrong.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
it
all
is.
friendly, mate.
Oh, look at me training. Look at me training. I'm a phone number. I've got nice training.
It's all friendly, Kate. Bag.
Yeah, you ain't got the young face. It might be MPV. I might have got it wrong, bro. It's just because
He obviously didn't do his homework though, did he, about this dark side of YouTube with all this corner.
You know what I mean? You just fucking. I've heard you arguing out for about 4 hours. Overnight, you fucking on 3 morning.
Bag.
Roses, I said I would give Randy the night off, mate, and
I'm all right.
if you've been in here and you know what Randy gets like when the quizzes start, mate, he loses the plot. He argues about everything, but if he isn't the first one with the answer, he's not happy. Starts taking all his clothes off and running around the back garden and flinging his arms about. Oh, he's big Baz.
That was your answer, Jim. That was, can I talk over it, Jim? I'm trying to speak. I'm trying to talk. Listen, you fucking cunt, yeah. He's a fucking, listen, he's made a fucking mistake, right? And you can't crucify the boys for the rest of your fucking life.
Well, shadow box the road. I'm not. I am never.
That was that Paul. Paul, get the fucking Paul.
Get fat horrible cunt.
Fucking Brendan, and you fucking brother. Your skin is never up. Your face is fucking down.
Get fucking idiot.
Hey, Paul.
Leslie was in cell block H, weren't we, Les? Leslie was, you know, that little one, Lizzie, the one who needed a good hanging. That was Leslie when she was younger. She's about 30 older now, so you can imagine.
That don't even matter. Even can fucking hurry.
You're crucifying somebody who's made a mistake, put their hands up, and you keep going on them. You've got nothing. You've got nothing on them. No, I'm just being honest. Listen, Paul, fuck you. You've got a fucking welly face. Get the fuck.
It's a melted welly face.
I'm sorry if I brought more into your channel. I'm not saying no, mate. I'm sorry, mate.
No. Listen, why is that?
Billy. He's more like Billy Boswell. Is it Freddie Boswell now? All got it wrong. How many Boswells was there? Look at Randy jumping straight in there, Phil. Jumping on the back of Leslie's jokes. Nigel Travis, don't forget, have you? Travis has got me blocked in here. Has Travis got anyone else blocked? He's got me and Louise blocked. He's had us blocked. He's had us blocked for time, right? I don't know why though. We've asked him. And he's saying you're not. But he is.
You gained attention by calling by people. That's your game.
Well, then you go there and go, get talking stuff, causing bad attention, get up, get off the air. You know what I mean?
He's got you blocked as well, Leslie. I can understand that, but not me.
Bob's a good geezer. Good
Hey,
geezer.
big. Right, I told you a
I think the best one yet, like, best one yet has got to be, look, it's got to be that fella out the Halifax adverts,
I am sorry.
even though he is black.
You didn't see him out, Bob. I'm not
You know, the
speaking to you.
Halifax advert bloke from a few years back.
You were the last in my world.
You're the biggest one on YouTube, Bob.
Big up the panel, big up the chat.
You know, Jeff.
You want to move on, yeah?
Where's Fizzy today? Anywhere, Les? Where's Fizz? What night is it? Wednesday night.
Last time I seen you, you were on your back. Last time I seen you, you were on your back.
Thought you were going to say Matt Goss there, because I was like, I do get that, and Jason Statham, I get that a lot. But it's strange where he lives, where Bob lives. See, you seen it the other day when he took a walk. He took a walk, didn't he, outside his house, and he bumped into his next door neighbour. But he epitomised where Bob lives, and it's like a mining village. It's an old mining village. They're all stuck back in them days, you know what I mean? You know, where the old blokes wear cardigans that you just can't buy anymore. Big, thick cardigans with mad patterns on them, and a shirt and tie. Shirt and tie, like on a Sunday, you know. Fair play to them people, though. Tojo's in the house. Tojo, what's happening, Tojo? Tojo.
Pick up the real people in the chat.
Oh, that's like that, is it? Get on it, man. Get on it, Nos. Wasted talent there, Nos. If I could do that, mate, I'd be running YouTube.
Craig, you don't show the panel with Shadow Bank, do you?
I've done it live a couple of times. They're really fuck out of it, yeah, man. I got banned, man. I got banned. So I'll bet videos calling him out. What have you done, Bob? Apart from like clean windows and flash yourself. What you done?
That crane, yeah, that kid to us. Have you seen that kid?
That was brutal last night, like Bradley. Everyone's seen what you did. The whole chat seen it. You were lucky you didn't get timed out. Julie's was on you. She's the managing mod.
True that Joey Bob wanted to be down for one night to help with it. Yeah, in my belly. Bob, you should know.
Has anyone Googled Ben?
They got the big, they got big, they got like posing.
Oh, he's a weirdo, him. Yeah, Ben's the Welsh one, isn't he? He's a strange fish, isn't he? Who's that tea towel holder? Fucking tea towel holder.
Yeah, you watch that coming over there? Is it a monster? So boom! Hey, you darlings. Hey, darlings.
You got no
Check on the line now one time.
Did you not see it last night? Respect. It's as boring as this all the time, Bees. So if you love boring lives with no content at all and weirdos in the chat, this is the place to be.
Fucking 90s, fucking whatever your trainers are, you fucking 17-year-old, 15-year-old, you fucking soft and babies out. No, I'm talking to you, buddy. Oh, fucking boy, you're kid.
Did you see it last night? It was the biggest, it was the worst case of bullying that I've ever seen. Nos. It was, I'd go as far as to say it was horrible. Horrible behaviour by Randy. He'd obviously had a bad day and took it out on Brian. Brian was only coming in the chat. Well, he only wanted to. Brian had a bad day as well. He was just looking to pop in gyms for a bit of light entertainment, cheering himself up, and then Randy just went in on him. Absolutely brutal it was, mate.
You know what the doctor said? By your own way. Very, very.
He was saying that when he was on here that time, remember? When he come on here weeks and weeks ago, wasn't it? Before he was before he got into all the shit. He was arguing with somebody, wasn't he, on the panel?
I'll give you 60 mil and you fucking turn on it. Right. You fucking turn on it. Turn on 60 mil. Turn on me. You turn on me. 60 mil. And then you turn on me. You turn on me. It's really right. Give people the true perspective. You turn on me. Right. One thing I don't do, I don't talk about people behind their back. And if I like something, most people in the past,
Go on, Randy. So that's what I like to see. Randy there. Randy's like Randy's just a human Google, isn't he? He should be on the chase because he's definitely got a photographic memory, Randy. Never forgets a thing. It's the only reason I leave him in the chat, to be fair. He's not bringing anything else to the chat apart from when I forget stuff.
I'm not speaking to a slimy little cow like you. Not kid. I'm not speaking to you. You're irrelevant. You did snitch. You're fucking.
Benjamin Pickett. Was that his name, Benjamin Pickett?
Fucking meat potato pie. I bet your house fucking stinks of bags, fucking sweat and booze. Go around for that. Go around. Fucking kill everybody. Fucking booze. Fucking sweat. Fucking.
You mean like Leslie's house, you mean? No, Leslie, they're saying there's nothing wrong with that. Leslie smells of aluminium and copper. Shavings all over the place. Randy told me that, Leslie. Sorry, mate. That was Randy, that.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a new fucking
Oh, it's not getting any better, like Nos.
Change a fire, change a stinker, change a blinker, change a dirty woman. Yo, yes, big up now, big up Jim, you're right, Jim, listen.
Go in, Jim. Go in there, thingies down. Stallone Roses has still got it like that.
Yeah, listen, I've no hard feelings against you, but your opinion is football changing. Your opinion is
Should we get serious for a minute, people, and tell you? Should we get to this? Should we give that a little break? Because I've got right now. I'll set the stage for you. Yeah? So I'm going to work on Monday morning. Yeah, 6:30. I'm on my way to McDonald's. It's a Monday morning, and I've got the YouTube on in the car, and I've got Lammy's live on from the Sunday. Sure, it was the Sunday afternoon live. I'd watched half of it because I'd watched half of it on the Sunday night, and when I'd gone onto YouTube in the car, I thought, "Oh, I'll listen to the other half." So you could imagine my horror, because personally, right, if I hear somebody, if I'm in another live coursing and my name gets mentioned, I'm the type of person who'll turn it off. Like Louise would want to listen, and I say, "Oh, turn it off. It's a bit cringy," you know what I mean? Even if they're being nice, about you, bigging you up or whatever. But I'm driving to work, and we've got Fighting Irish. I've got no problem with Fighting Irish. Never. We've never had any beef at all, right? But that's all I'm going to say. Just listen to this and see what you make of it. Just see what you make of it, and tell me, like, just tell me what you make of it. I have only heard this once, by the way, once, and this just come from nowhere, by the way.
Or it's a serious topic, I'll stay about for an hour or two. See if it's just shit. I'm in a couple of comments, I'll hear banter with somebody if they're in a banter back. I'm away, because I can't be arsed with it. I can't be arsed with the bullshit, eh?
I'm the same too, mate. Listen, there's loads of things, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
There's loads of what I say about other channels that just don't want to do it all at once. Do you know what I mean? Like, chats where you jump in the chats, you'll see in flavours, they'll just say in flavours would jump in, very big up flaps though, and you see certain person bouncing out of the chat disappearing, do you know what I mean? And then, it's one of them ones, you know what I mean?
Yes, Mrs. Grumpy.
Sernest person in the world, but the fucking...
Yes. Yep.
Flavours is brand new.
No,
fucking need to about that.
It's not even that. It's just like yesterday I looked in there and it's like, moon, timed out, just constant timed out, moon, timed out. And so when I've asked about it, they're going, "Oh, who are you talking about? Slimy to the moon?" I'm going, "What do you mean? Fly me to the moon?" They're going, No. He's slimy to the moon now. Have you not been seeing him? No. And then I just went, I've watched for a wee while, and it's like, it's like he's struggling for content, and he's, like, I watched him the other day saying there's only certain people getting on my panels now, and there's only, I'm only doing it my way, and then all of a sudden he jumps in, he starts jumping in my chat, him and Aldi, and I think he's a bit of back and forth for Scouser or something, or him and Scouser joking like fuck or something, or Scouse told him he came here, and then I feel like there's a game playing because Scouse came here, and I see them bickering. Oh, I went down to Aldi, and Aldi looked after us and gave us everything, and it's like, listen, see whatever's going on between the two of you, don't be fucking using me, and don't be using me. I've always been sweet to you, I mean, you and your missus and all, do you know what I mean? But listen, every one of your mates was running about calling you fucking slimy to the moon, saying you're doing a whole lot of yapping about who's going on your panels, who's on the thing, and then you're letting them all on your panels, all the ones that you're slabbering about. So that's your friends for you. Do you know what I mean? So, why do people come tell me all this? You know what I mean?
Well, if there's no one to put out there to us, don't know, mate. Maybe there's no, it would sound stupid, eh?
Maybe they don't know what way to come across and they say, the fucking I'll give it the Irish, because whatever way he does it's the best way.
Fuck knows.
What the hell is that about, people? What is that all about? That's only the second time I've heard that, right? And now, fucking hell, Irishman. For one, right? So he's saying that somebody in Flavors' chat had called me Slymetothemoon, right? Which I admit is funny, right? It's quite funny. But he's felt the need to... He's saying that I'm bringing him into something there. Sorry, Stevie. He's saying... He's saying... Sorry, Stevie, I was listening to that there. I'm pretty gobsmacked, to be honest. But where's that come from? Been bringing Scouser into it all day. All day he's been all day. Has been here since day one, yeah. He's been here since day one. Flavors. I text Flavors 2 days ago before this was even said. Having a bit of crack with him. I text him off YouTube. I get on with everyone in Flavors. So if somebody's calling me Slymetothemoon, now getting timed out on Flavors, that is a joke. Leslie, you know that. They do that for a joke. That's the banter, yeah. Scouser. You know, me and Scouser are fucking like that, man. You know what I mean? You Scouser normally jumps on my map. I've never had any chew with Scouser at all. Leslie, have you ever heard anyone on Flavors calling me Sly? Saying I'm Sly? I honestly think Irish has got the wrong end of the stick there. The only thing, right, that I can think of is that last time Scouser was on my panel, we were having banter like we normally do, right? We were having banter, and I said one thing to Scouser. I said, "What happened in Ireland, right, with Incognito?" That was the one thing I said, and even that was a joke. Anyone who couldn't go and get the clip back and replay that, because even Scouser laughed, and that was it. It was about a minute. Never mentioned Irish in my life. Never mentioned fighting Irish in my life in any sort of bad way. But I can't imagine. Definitely got no beef with Flavors. Never been sly with Flavors. The only other slight thing I can think of is the fact that him and Northern Flavors and Northern King have had a fall out, and Northern King was on this channel. I try to sort that out with them, but I'm friends with both of them. How was that sly? Like, I'm not a snowflake or anything. I'm no snowflake, yeah. But what's when someone calls you Sly, like Sly is not, and you know when Irish said that, right, on that panel there was 3 people on that panel who I get on really well with. Gav B, Lammy, and I'm not sure who the other one was, and not one of them said a word. I don't know whether I'll be gutted if they agreed with him, but no, definitely nobody backed him up. Nobody in the chat said anything. So Irish, I honestly don't know where you got that from, mate. And I think at the end you said people are sending you this stuff. Like if anyone has got any proof anywhere out there where I've been sly, like I'm just gobsmacked. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Like like Stevie, I know you're getting loads of shit at the minute, right? I haven't got a clue what any of that's about, right? I'm not really bothered, mate. You've been coming in here for time, you know what I mean? Like, you should know me better than everyone knows me. I've never changed in fucking 3 years. I've got 9 people in my chat, yet he feels the need to call me Sly. You know what I mean? This is what I mean, Roses. It's like I could have just like forgot about it, and you know what I mean. But it's just like I don't get that one. Like, if anyone, if it's just do it. Oh, God. Leslie, what do you think of that, Leslie? But Leslie, why do I have to be Sly? Yeah? Why do I have to be Sly? Well, you know what I mean. I'll admit it. I'm a sarcastic prick, right? And my chat isn't for everyone, which is why there's only a handful of us in here, right, all the time. Like, I'm not about big numbers. I'm not about. I never call anyone a nonce. I never slag anyone off, apart from Danny G, and even that is taking the piss. I never badmouth anyone. But like in fact, now he said he's never had a problem with me and Louise. I know you haven't, and I've never had a problem with you. I just don't get it, mate. Honestly, don't get it. And like, if he, I don't know whether he's probably seen. He was on a panel. Fight Irish was on a panel last. Phil, was it last night or the night before? And me and Phil were in the chat. I think Phil put Slymetothemoon in, and we were laughing about it. It's just like, I just don't get it, mate. That's all I'm bothered about, right? The people who I know don't think I'm slying. Anyone who can give me any proof or show me where I've been sly. I know that, mate. I know that. And I'm, look, God's honest truth, right? That is the second time I've heard that. The first time was driving to work the other morning, and the second time is just when I played you. I screen recorded that, right? I went out, I screen recorded this earlier on before this live tonight, and I was cringing that much, right? I walked out of the room while Irish was talking. Weird, absolutely weird, man. It's like Rosa's never been away, innit? But what got me was the silence. It sounded like Irish thought he did actually think twice about saying it, but he said it anyway. But I'd be interested to know where he's got that term from, Slymetothemoon, because the way he said it there was as if somebody in Flavors' chat. I've spoke with a few people who've never seen anyone write anything like that in Flavors' chat. And even if it was somebody you know, it's no skin off my nose, you know what I mean? This is it, Roses. If Irish is saying that somebody else has made it up, right, and they haven't, he's made it up. Fucking decent. It's a decent one. You know what I mean? If I was Sly, it would be a decent one, but that's all I'm going to say about it. You know, I thought about it. I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to fucking do it. I set the live up with the Fox, Slymetothemoon. All I want people to know is that right? I'm not a knobhead. I come on here, right? I haven't changed in 3 years. I'm still boring as ever, right? I do my football lives. And the people who we mentioned, like of Old D, you can get Old D in here right now. Old D will have nothing but good things to say about us, you know what I mean? So why I felt the need to bring Old D in here? He's obviously brought Scouser into it. So, everyone's seen me and Scouser on panels. You know, Scouser gets our humour. Scouser knows exactly what we're like. He goes along with it, man, all the time. He has done for years. So, anyway, draw a line under that now. But I'm no sly rat. I'm no snake. Never have been. Never will be. Because you'll be talking behind me back. So we need. No, we don't need to find out who said that. But I'm not perfect, but I can't believe that somebody in Flavors has chat. And I'm getting timed out. See, this doesn't add up, right? I know for a fact that I was getting timed out. It's been a joke over the last few weeks of me going in Flavors. People time me out because I haven't got a spanner. If I wanted a spanner in Flavors, I could just text him right now. Say, Flavors, give me a spanner. You give me a spanner. But I don't want one. And people time me out. Fairy Fizz. Get Fairy Fizz in the chat now. She'll tell you. Leslie will tell you that I get timed out on there for a joke. So Irish has come in, seen me getting timed out. Somebody might have made that joke up, but you've got the wrong end of the stick, Irish. Totally, mate. And I've never even mentioned you, so Scouser was on my panel. I said, what happened in Ireland? That was it. That was it. What do you think of that, Nos? What do you think of that, mate? Nos, get on that one, mate. I bet you didn't. See, I don't. That was Lammy's live. There might have been 30 or 40 people in, but there was, some of my mates were on that panel, man. You know what I mean? If I was on a panel and somebody called Gav B Sly, I'd say, hang on a minute. Are we talking about Gav here? Are we talking about the fringe Gav or a different Gav? See, all Irish has to do is come and look at the chat for like a few minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have to have a word with Gav about that, like, because if like I say, I only screen recorded that like half an hour before this live, and I wasn't. It's not like I made the point with the fox, right? The fox being Sly. That was my like, and the Slymetothemoon in the title, just to say that, just to show that I've seen it. I don't make it like a fucking big song and dance about it, but I'm not Sly, like, and if I was on a panel, somebody was calling one of my mates Sly, I would have to say something like, no, it is right. we're not daft over here, right? I know that my chats are full of some of the big hitters on YouTube, yeah. It's a well-known fact. Whether some people don't like that, you know what I mean? The fact that I have 15 people in, but the people who've been around for donkey's years, you know what I mean? And like, I don't know. Did you hear that, Slim? What do you think, mate? We got 10 minutes content out of it, though, didn't we? Got 10 minutes. We got Nicky. Did you hear any of that, Nicky? I know Nicky ghost. Don't have to ghost, you know, Nick. Anytime, Les, anytime. Stevie boy, come on. We not guessed who that is. But that's it. But that's it, Rose. Is like that's it, mate. And I don't want to come across as some fucking goody two shoes on YouTube. You know what I mean? Just because I don't get involved in all the shit. But sly, no way, man. Sly is a bad word. You know what I mean? Like, and if somebody has said it on flavors, I'd want to. I'd want to know who it was. I can't get on with everyone. You know what I mean? God. Oh, I've just been getting called Sly. My new name, Slymetothemoon, Nicky. You know, the halo's gone. I've lost my halo now. I've been outed. Somebody's gone in on me. And I've had to retaliate. All guns blazing. All my mates are not happy. Oh, I meant to put you in with Leslie when I said the big hitters. I said barring you with Leslie. Exactly, Nicky. Exactly, Nicky. I'm the same old boring twat as I was. Well, my lives used to be all right, actually, back in the day. It's just my chat that brings me down. You know what I mean? I come on here in a good mood and that already. Like, already you smash the live to bits. And then I see the people in the chat and I'm just like, fucking not again. Another 4-hour slog. You know what I mean? Yeah, I will. You just go back and have a look at some of my last few lives. See, mate, it's just the same. It's the same stuff. Yeah, man, we got the silly lights and everything, man. Neutral, what's happening, neutral? Respect, man. Jim will be watching, man. Jim will be watching. Dave's having a bad time at the minute. Like, it would take too long to explain. Like, Nicky, if you've been about for a bit, he lost his dog, didn't he? Big Bear. Lost his dog a few weeks ago. Nicky, his wife's not very well. He's just going through a bit of a bad patch, but he's all right, man. I spoke with him the other night. I was listening to Jim's live earlier on. I hope he wasn't on about me. Like, he was going in hard to gain money. Going in hard on, these people who sit up all night on YouTube. Anyway, let's enough of that. I've had my whinge now. Let's get back to the good stuff.
All right, so
It's took Roses about half an hour to get into the swing of it, hasn't it?
Yes, you can. Hold up, Ralph. Hold up, Ralph. What do you think about? Give me what that means. You are running perfectly about it.
Oh, you didn't say that. No, man. No, you just burned your own bonfire there.
No, she ain't burnt her own fire. What's she saying? No, what's she saying?
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
That word, in reality, she's taking as whatever you lot take to the rest of the world.
Yeah, it was funny that, man. Jim's come up with a lot of belters, hasn't he? Like what people forget about. I often remind people, because he fits right in over here, Jim, you know what I mean? Dry as sticks.
So with Dodgy Dave,
no. I haven't spoken to the separate things. That woman
Dodgy Dave. I seen a post saying that Ice Queen's taken over as Dodgy Dave, doing some porridge like.
So according to your logic,
Stevie's having a little back and forth there. That's one of, you know what, Randy? Not gonna lie, that is one of the quotes. It is a quote that I sort of stand by, that one. But that sort of blows it out the water, that though, because that is a never that bad. Podref would shag a wet loaf, wouldn't he? That's why him and Randy got on so well. Top shaggers, aren't they? And the like of football and the Yorkshire. There's the Yorkshire connection as well in there.
I would be a part of that, but it's a crime which is it's quite a big crime. Disgusting. I don't agree with it. It would be on normal location. If you was in prison beating up women, you wouldn't be on normal location.
Goes to the police and like makes up stories about sexual stories. That would be good.
Definitely, mate. Definitely have that on wide leads. Be a bestseller, that one. Here we go, Neutral's dropping us a tip in here. Magic Mild. 350 at Salisbury, people. Magic Mild in the 350 at Salisbury. Neutral is famous for, I definitely know he's had a few, or 50 to 1. The salty dog. It's PP's Neutral. PP's the new king of Wednesday. He's the midweek YouTube slot king. He has 250 people in his chat right now on the PP channel. He's got 9 people on his channel. Well, he's got 9 avatars on his channel. Got all the big hitters on there. Big hitters in the chat.
Tell me the relevance of why, and I'll answer you. No, because relevance why judgment.
Jim Smith sat there in the middle, hasn't said a bloody word.
We got to look at our face. Who's backing you up now? When I'm not against you, who's backing you up now?
350 at Salisbury. Tomorrow, Magic Mild. Get a few quid on that.
He's even threatened to throw his own mate, Fraudster, under the bus, who is known all his life because he's in the group for narrative. Why did I say I'm going to throw podcast under the bus?
I honestly couldn't be done with all this beef. Like, what is it? What's it all about, man? Here, Roses, I give my yearly tip out a few weeks ago, and Nostog, you cannot deny. I pulled Adam Scott out, the golfer, yeah, to win the Scottish Open. He hasn't won a tournament. He has not won a tournament, Neutral, right? Adam Scott hasn't won a tournament. He's still a world-class golfer, but he hasn't got over the finishing line for years, right? But when I seen he was 80 to 1, 80 to 1, right, to win the Scottish Open, I thought, that has got to be worth a few quid of anyone's money, mate. He only got beat on the last hole by Robert McIntyre. Robert McIntyre downed a worldie, right, from about 30 foot to beat him. 80 to 1. I would have had, I only had a fiver each way all night. But I would have got what, 400 quid, wouldn't I? And I put the tip out, it's on my community page. 80 to 1's got to be worth a few quid. Mate.
That's because they couldn't. Because they know who I am. So you're not a bad person, right? I'm not about to tell you inspiring.
Neutral knows PP when he was in the jug. Imagine PP in the jug. Alright, me old China. You're on the old Gregory Peck. But PP on the landings. That's what they call it on the landings. Alright, well, son. Got the old apples and pears matter. Like Boise, innit? No Boise. Mate, he is dead on YouTube, Jimmy, like. Jimmy is dead. He's not welcome anywhere on this YouTube. Even the dregs, like, that have, like, shunned him now, like, you can't have now to do with him what he's been up to. I'm all Rodney, me, like, I've seen that Rodney character that's floating around.
Ralph and Kit kissing in a tree. Yeah, yes, I did.
Probably count them on. I could probably count them on two hands. Two hands, maybe 2.5. In Leslie's case, 2. Clint, what's happening, Clint? What's up with Clint? This is what happens on a dead channel. I have to hijack someone else's. PP will probably copyright me, strike me. That's just typical though, Leslie. That's sod's law, isn't it? You know. If Leslie fell in a skip full of knobs, yeah, she'd come out sucking her thumb. True. You know what? Can anyone explain this to me, right? Why do horses never fight? Like, why are horses completely happy to just race each other and never like nut each other, or you know when they're walking around the parade ring? Why don't they ever like, oh, I don't like you, would have a go at another horse or kick another horse or anything? You never see a horse fight there.
I'm not talking to anybody. You think the way King speaks for a woman is very vile? The way she comes from.
Very vile. Do you know what I mean, though? You know what I mean, though, Randy?
I've heard your wife speak, and she don't speak nothing like her. So you keep using the toilet.
They've got no manners either, have the horses. You know, they come across really elegant, don't they, when they walk around the parade ring. And then they'll just like do a big shit. They've got no. They just don't give a toss when it comes to shitting, do they? Like, they'll just have a shit whenever they want. they're not bothered like who's there or whatever.
It's about being a man of truth. Like, look at everyone here. No. You are a man of truth. Came through. No, I'm the man of truth. I'm the man of truth. You always say where right direction. What side you get off and play, you know?
They're not as easy. It's not as easy to get a football coupon up as you think. Like, I know a lot of people do. A lot of people on here, but you know what it is? Yeah, nice one, you, Will. Did you see my post, or did you get 81? It was 81 Adam Scott on Bet365. Here, Phil, you know when we were in that chat, when we were in Scouser's chat the other night, did you think I was getting blanked off Scouser? Like, from what we normally, you know, if I, you know, when I go in Scousers, he'd normally want us on the panel, wouldn't he? Do you think I was getting blanked? Were you getting that as well? I do remember Spot the Ball. What a waste of time. What a waste of time that is. Icy, I was thinking about this, Icy, and people in here might go mad at me, but I know you like a good argument and all that. There's a lot of channels over here that you were unaware of, where you would fit in really well if that's what you're wanting. There's 226 people in PP's chat now who quite happily give you what you want, mate. They'll argue with you all night. They'll have a back and forth with you. They'll go as low as you want. You set the standard. You set the level, and they'll go to that level all day. Just put PP in now. PP. There's 232 people in there. All new meat.
Well, listen to me, you fucking ferret. He's unfinished, you fucking wet sport. Are you fucking listening? You know? Yes, I'm here. Hey, Ralph, this is going over and over around here. I'll have a bath. Get away from all this. Right. Yeah, you know this now. The fucking wrong. I'm not.
That's my new name, brother. You know how sly I can be, boss. Come on. I'm always talking behind people's back there, mate. We were only just slagging you off just before you come in there, boss.
mention my girlfriend there for nothing, then they mention
There's
you.
vulnerable people online. Who the fuck are you to say?
How?
Okay, she's unbelievable, isn't she?
Ex-girlfriend's name, bro. I know. Why has he done that though? Why? I'm not saying it. I'm only saying what you say. He's a fucking liar. I don't know. Oh my God! Get the other thing, man. Put it back. Put back it. I don't care what happens from now on. I'll never mention you. On my kids are people. If my kids are on this now, I'll never mention you again. Definitely. If you want to mention me, that's up to you.
You're all right, Leslie. You let any. What's the term? Can't think of the term now, but I mean, I let you in the chat, don't I? I let you in the chat. No, Leslie, you've been about for time, man. Same as everyone here, man. You've all been about. I respect the people who stick by you. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how. Yeah, I can take them. It's because we know. It's because we know, yeah, that people can. We know that you're only besting. You know what I mean? I know. Yeah, I know there's people who we don't like on here. I know. I'm not good at that. If it was Randy, if Randy had asked me that question, to say, well, absolute melt. You know what I mean? Podref wannabe.
Yeah, I felt bad, man. I turned up later on, mate, and tried to get you to come on there. I said, like, the kids are still on holiday, like, so I've said to, like, Andrew guy, and asked him to come on the live, and I said, I thought, promise you.
Sit down next to me. Sit down.
I have a laptop about
Oh, neutral. You're on Icy's radar now, man. Watch it. When you're on Icy's radar.
When I was on a live shadow, no, I don't want to pray. I don't subscribe. I wish you didn't see that, mate.
How's the shadow bacon? Who is that? Shad Bundy? Is that one of his nicknames? Shad Bundy. Oh, Adam Scott. Adam Scott must be taking a break from the golf like he's in PB's chat. Big up Adam Scott. You know what, Boss Dog, right? The whole thing there, right? Well, the whole thing there, that's the first, like, really, like, sort of negative comment, because I didn't want it to be about that. All I was wanting to say was, I just think it's a little bit out of order to say what he said. I think he's got the wrong end of the stick in flavours. Boss Dog, you go in flavours. Boss Dog, you've timed me out in flavours. You've got a spanner. You have timed me out, right? Now, Boss Dog is one of my best mates on here, right? He's one of my best mates on here, right? So he trolls me. He times me out on flavours for a laugh. It's a laugh. So they all jumped on the back of it. I think Irish is coming at the wrong time. He's got the wrong end of the stick. Whether he said that,
scam.
Slim, did you not hear the clip, mate? Did you not hear the clip where I just played off Lammy's live, mate? That, like I say, that was only the second time I've heard it. It's quite bad, to be honest. I'm not stressing, but it is.
Tough, and that's how we don't start.
We're not, mate. We can't be arsed with it. But there's a few like. Embarrassing's alright, but I can handle a bit of embarrassment. Why though? Why they pull a match here? Like, plenty of people. I'm not some massive channel, you know what I mean? Been about for years. I've got 12 people in my chat. I come on here sometimes for 4 hours, right? I work 40 hours a week. I come in here for like 4 hours once or twice a week to talk to like people who are sort of like my mates on me, you know what I mean? And I don't have massive panels and that. And like, and you get called sly, you know? I don't get it. It's like there was people in that chat and people on that panel, and it was like, I don't know, it just seemed a bit awkward for them, you know. Well, it's 11 now.
Yeah, did I come along? Don't be free to know. She started mentioning money that you both jump out to the bed. Maria, I didn't get it. She went back to the lab and started mentioning like even girlfriend for the lab. Why she defended a guy who's got domestic violence and defending somebody when she's a non-singer?
It's like a stuck record, isn't it? You know what I mean?
So she's right on that. Why did she let the money?
And it's Slim, it's just like, it's just like, 237 people in there, Slim. 237 people, right? I mean, I like PP, but there's no point in going in that chat because it's too fast anyway, and I've got the energy, but I don't know. It's nothing we haven't seen before, is it? Bustock, can you confirm that you have timed me out on Flavors' chat and you've seen other people time me out for a laugh? Exactly. That's it. That's all it is. I know, I mean, what is all that about? Who the hell thought of doing that? That is just strange behaviour. It's strange behaviour going to Jimmy Savile's old house. I know, Stan. Crazy, man. So what goes on in their heads to come up with something like that? Exactly, man. And the last thing I want to do. This sounds really gay, right? This is gonna sound really gay, but it's the truth. I don't want to make it awkward for anyone. I know it's only YouTube, right? But I can't be arsed with the shit. I don't want to make it awkward for like Scouser's my mate, but it feels a bit awkward now. Yeah, he's friends with Irish, like I've got no problem. And now it's sort of like someone who I've been mates with for a long time and I like talking to. It just seems like it's going to be a bit awkward. Like, I don't know. In an ideal world, like I don't know what Irish has heard, but in an ideal world, I'd hope that he's seen like that he's just got in Flavours' chat at the wrong time or what's been happening the big time me out for a laugh. Flavours is my mate. I talk to Flavours. I texted him the day before. Saturday night I was texting him before all this was said. When he was in hospital I was texting him, how you doing, mate? It's like it just I just don't want it to be awkward for anyone. Like I know people on here say, oh fuck it, but I'm not like that. Like I do like I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, don't get me wrong, but I just YouTube isn't about that for me. It doesn't matter who you're mates with, who you're not mates with on here. I just try and like stay in your own lane. And that's why on here, on this side of YouTube, this dark side of YouTube, right? There's only a few channels where they're like this, that try to stay out of the beef and that. And it shows in the numbers. It's 12 people, 3 hours I've been talking. For 3 hours I've had no one on the panel. And we're listening to PP. Listening to PP. And all the people who we get on with are all in this chat. Half of them are on the panel. And it's 235 people listening to something that's already been said a million times. Not at all, I'm not, mate. I'm not.
Wow, you've got a point there, man. Wow. Wow. What about what? Yeah,
hey,
wow.
listen, man, here we go. You know what? You did the same thing what you done in England. You done a round here before you left. You know what? You done a round there before you left. You're not going to want to be in here. I'm going to get the phone over like this.
Foul mouth.
These people just need to give their heads a shake. Like Zeus, you'll be getting a live of Zeus in the morning and ripping the back out of all these.
Absolute vile bastards you are. You've got your lovely missus there.
And it's PP's channel as well, you know what I mean?
What about your boyfriend?
He thinks he's thrown somebody off.
I don't know what to get up to. I'm hoping one of my girls has
They
cleaned
really
that
do,
for
like,
me.
they really do. PP does love it, man. PP could just adapt to anything, like, just like that. It's what he's learned over the years. All that time in the jug, on the landings and that, you know what I mean?
Oh, you like to go baby that day?
You watch will be a massive video tomorrow with loads of examples of where I've been sly. I'll have to leave YouTube like under a cloud. Oh, I didn't know it was like that. I didn't know it said that. I mean, I'll be coming out of the woodwork. Remember when he said this?
And why are we fighting? Take it easy. Always been fighting.
We had a late night session, like fucking we went to bed like really late. Day with Cara. Bad was involved and all of that.
Oh wow.
We had a lovely conversation. Unlike you, when you repeat yourself.
I'm still aching from doing your workout the other day, boss.
I know,
I think it was because I didn't warm up properly, though. I was doing the same press-ups, you know, the way you do them properly. How you do the proper real press-ups. I was doing them. And I had just had my dinner as well, so... But I wanted to get in. I don't like missing a workout, you know, if I catch. I know it'll be good for us in the long run. But I was aching the next day, like.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I don't dodge taxis. I'm catching them all the time. Black country man, royal
You'll have to. Doesn't want to get any harder, mate. Fucking hell. I remember I've got 15 years on you, brother. My body's not what it used to be. He was having a midnight feast last night, cooking spaghetti bolognese, I've been told, at midnight. You know, he's a little bit peckish, so fired a little lard up, done a little spag bol.
He's well in here. He's had to have Mossa. Hello,
That fella's popping up in there, chat to the Burger Joint podcast. That is, what's he called, Randy, the Burger Joint? Come on, Rand. Is that rapper, isn't he? That failed rapper who used to go on expos.
decent exposure, man, that I
It's out there. 1,000 reps. That will break the internet net. He's the only man out where he doesn't get away with it because he gets ripped for it, but he still does it, doesn't he? Never had a piece in my life. Never had the ear pierced or out.
Yeah, man. I was in a relationship for 7 years, got a 9-year-old son. Next question. You what?
15-year experience. Still going. 15 years strong.
Yeah, I know. But
Exactly,
now,
yeah,
what about the
exactly,
experience,
Stevie,
man?
exactly.
Got the council around for that.
Exactly.
Bloody hell, mate.
Climate change, what, man?
Well, if it does come down to a straightener, I'll be getting in touch with Boss Dog to be my personal trainer. You know what I mean? Boss Dog and Sean Gregg. I'll have Sean Gregg in my corner.
That is special movement. Nah, Dr. Rap Woman. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah. We always special.
I don't think he's ever done a tomahawk steak, have you? 5'11.5", mate. Just half an inch short of 6 foot. What am I now? 86 kilogram. 86 kilogram. With the guns, I've got some guns. Still got the old guns, like. I've got the speed of Danny Jew. I'm like a gazelle.
I
5'11.5", swear down. I think 86 kilogram. I think it's over 13 stone, isn't it?
keep an equal playing field for tolerance and people tolerate better for everyone. People can try and get back together. Some can, some not.
That's probably ideal. I would say that is probably your body mass, whatever it is, BPI is probably spot on. Like,
Try my own playing field where people can get vegan, and I do believe in free speech.
I don't like anything on the bone. Like, I wait for the jokes. I can't eat anything on the bone. You know my worst thing? Oh, Randy's a skinny one. Definitely the pod referee with them coming in with them BMI, Stevie, that's the one. It's definitely the pod ref, because he was skinny little tall skinny thing, wasn't he?
Yeah, I know. He's actually donated shadow box to match actually parted. You know what I mean?
4'4", Leather. Knee high to a grasshopper.
You're in their lives all the time, supporting the fight. That's what support is.
Whenever Shadow Banks goes live, every competition, they have to come up. So nobody can get away from what it is. That's the cop out. You've been with it for fucking months. And then you've got your lovely Disney to come on here, who's lovely. And then
So you gotta love Boss Dog, man. He's just spitting the facts, man. It's all he will ever get.
The only reason he's angry with me is because he thinks
My friend Billy had a 10-foot willy. He showed it to the girl next door. She thought it was a snake, so she hit it with a rake. Now it's only 4'4".
Had his wife on, mate. He had his wife on, and then he said that, no.
Because it's fucking terrible, then. Come on.
And the cocktail. That's a board name.
He's on to Emma Cocknell now, Craig. She's going to be the. He's going to rip into her now.
With the tax man. I hear, bro.
I wouldn't think that people know it right. Joanne,
I think it is that you remembered it, though, Leslie, with your memory.
That's all going to come out. It's only the people that got clean case, Joanne, that people can't speak out. But when they can speak out, everyone know what you're about. Okay, Joanne? Hold up.
What time's it now? 11:25. You know what, peeps? We've done 3 hours, and as usual, massive respect to everyone. We made our point. We made our point. That was all it was. The point. So let's hope sense prevails, and there's just don't want any awkwardness. You know what I mean? So respect to everyone, man. And I don't see it before. Probably be here for the England-Ireland game on Saturday. England-Ireland lad from Dublin. That's it. Not that one. Oh, little finger. Oh, mate. Sleeping giant. Sleeping giant, my middle finger, bastard.
I love the sinner, yeah, and she put me through the ringer, so she can say hello to my middle finger. 'Cause I love the sinner, yeah, and she put me through the ringer. It's a roller coaster of emotion. I took that shit from the ocean. 'Cause she's got my head. It's doing it like a Martian. It's close. My temper is coaster. Yes, I think it's sad love. It's a sad goodbye. And all you ever did was lie. And sometimes I lie. But it's all that's just to get by. So you can say hello to my middle finger. I love the sinner, yeah, and she put me through the ringer. Well, so she can say hello to my middle finger. I love the sinner, yeah, and she
sleeping giants, man. They go sing there, but
I love the sinner, and she took me through the